No different, only different in your mind. You must unlearn what you have learned.
I feel fortunate that I did not learn many of the negative stereotypes of Native Americans when I was growing up. This is a photo of me in Lima, Peru with my two mothers. Selmira on the left is my birth mother, and Barbara, who is holding me, is my adoptive mom. Through these two women, I have a lifelong association with Native Americans in both South and North America. Through Selmira, my association is with the Lamistas of San Martin Province in eastern Peru. Through Barbara, my association is the Ojibwe of northern Minnesota and Wisconsin. Here's my story. When I was about 18 months old and throughout my preschool years, Barbara took me to powwows in the summers. Her history is that her mother's mother spent almost her entire life living on the Leech Lake Reservation near Federal Dam, Minnesota. The first time I remember asking Mom about her memories was when I was about 8. Here's one. Her great aunt had a general store on the reservation. She would save tin can lids to give to young Ojibwe girls for their jingle dancers' dresses. When I was 2.5, I did my first dance at a powwow. My mother is a storyteller. Here is some of what she wrote about my first dance.
It was late afternoon by the time the children's dance came around. As it was announced, Michael entered the circle with the other children. With the drum beat, he began his dance. A visitor entered the circle and danced with a very small child in his arms. The master of ceremonies sternly said, "Put the child down. Put the child down now. You may not carry a child in the circle. It is essential that each person who dances marks his or her own footprints on the path of life. This the Great Spirit can see. A child who is carried cannot be seen." So there Michael was, dancing on his own, marking his footprints on the path of life. As the children danced, the MC suggested that we all look up into the sky. There we witnessed 2 eagles flying together, dancing together, just as these children danced.
Now we fast forward to when I was 10. Mom and I took a trip to Santa Fe. While we were there, we met an Anglo woman who had actually been to the village of my tribe in Peru. She gave us these photos and told us about her visit. I knew that I came from a tribe with at least a 500-year history and that we were never conquered by the Incas or the Spanish. The Lamistas are a tribe of about 50,000 people who still speak their own language and who live in the cloud forest. It's mostly jungle about halfway between the Amazon River and the high Andes. Lamas is the town. The Lamistas are known for their shamans. When I was little, I did not watch TV. Instead, I mostly watched Thomas the Tank Engine videos. As I got older, I still never saw any of the TV shows or movies that portray a negative view of Native Americans. During high school, I discovered that I had been categorized as Hispanic. I asked to have myself designated as Native American, even though I am not federally recognized. While I know that just by living in this culture, I am carrying some of the stereotypes, I am grateful that what I have learned is mostly positive, that I do not have to work so hard to follow Yoda's wisdom about unlearning. Let's close with a couple of outtakes. Throughout my preschool years, Barb?
With the drum beat.